Guys, this is a quick review video on the Nordictrack T 6.5S treadmill. There's other versions like a 7.5. I actually heard the 6.5 was better than the 7.5, by the way. This is not a remote for it, but as you can see here, it's got incline. It goes up to 10. The speed goes up to 10 miles per hour. There's a few other dials on here. It's just a blue and white screen. A lot of people complain about iFit. I wouldn't use that. If you're buying this for iFit, I would definitely look into the service first because it looks like it's a subscription and it's a closed ecosystem. So it does not work with Alexa, doesn't work with Siri, doesn't work with any of the Google, nothing. Smart things, so it's not a smart treadmill. However, it's got this heart meter, which is kind of standard. It's pretty sturdy. Look at this. It's almost like a treadmill in a gym, but much more lightweight. Definitely not super heavy. The base is pretty heavy. I've got another video where I take this into two pieces because that's when you want to move it. It's really easy to take out 4 bolts on each side and then remove the wire harness from that side, and then basically to move it in 2 pieces. If you have it and you're having issues trying to align the belt, or if the belt's too loose, like if there's 3 to 4 inches when you lift up the belt, there's a couple places back here. There's some holes you can see on that side and that side. You use an Allen key and then basically you adjust it. You adjust that side. When you tighten it, it goes that way. When you tighten this side, it goes that way. When you loosen it, it's loosening the tensioners, so the way it goes both sides, and the belt tightness. So you have to be careful. Do not loosen it too much. If you're still having issues with it aligning, figured out how to fix that. So pop off this hood right here. There's 5 screws, and then when you pop it off, over here on this side, on the opposite side of the motor and the belt and everything's over on that side, there's another alignment screw. However, when you tighten it, it's going to go towards, and then when you loosen it, it's going to go back that way. And so you just have to be careful, because if you loosen it a bunch and you tighten these in the back a bunch, you're going to reset the tightness of the belt. And you want to make sure there's like an inch or 2 when you pull up on the belt at most. Not too much, but if you can hardly pull it up, it's too tight, especially if you're hearing snapping noises. If you're seeing flaring on the ends, you want to be careful, because maybe it's been too loose and it's starting to flare and you've got it in too cold of temperature and you want to bring it inside. But this thing is sturdy. It's very, very comfortable on your joints. And like I said, if you're trying to get something close to what a gym has but not super heavy duty commercial, this is the next best thing. So the Nordictrack T 6.5S, I believe they were built in like 2017 or 18. They're like 7 years old. Not bad though, especially considering this one is in such good shape for how old it is. Now there is an auxiliary port where you can plug in like your phone with that and use the speakers on it. These look like speakers. And then also there's the iFit subscription and stuff like that. But also, like I said, with the alignment on these things, oops, sorry about that, but right here's how I align them. You leave this little space open on this side and that side, and you watch it over time, and if it starts to drift one way, then what I do is, if it's drifting this way, I'll start over here by tightening this a 1/4 turn and then loosening that a 1/4 turn. You just got to be careful, because you might do too much at once. If you have it on a really slow speed, you can then tighten it while you're doing it, but follow the instructions. Don't take my word for it. But if this helps you guys, hope it does. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.